Good morning. Today is Sunday. It's 7:29 a.m. I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Tropical Smoothie and also go to Albertsons and shop for 5 items. I'm going to get $17.25 for 7.4 miles. It's raining. It's a very rainy day today. I don't know exactly why I decided to work this morning. I don't normally work when it rains. I think I did it because it's Sunday and the traffic is really light. And I figured I'll do it if they pay me at least $10 minimum and $2 for every mile. So the goal today is to make $50, but it probably won't happen because I'm still only planning on working until about 10 o'clock, I think, maybe 10:30. So it's already 7:30 now, so maybe 9:30. So I got 3 hours to make the money on a Sunday when it's raining in Vegas, and people don't usually order that much when it's raining because they don't like their orders to get soggy in the rain. But it's Sunday, so usually a lot of people also don't want to go out. So we'll see. It's hard to know if I'm going to hit the $50 goal or not. I had the app on at first at 6 a.m. and then I fell asleep. Like I paused the app. I said I'm going to sleep a little bit longer. Exit. Alright, let's see if they're actually open. For all I know, the guy's not even going to be in here. Hello? I don't think they're open. There was no response. And all this water got into my car while I was waiting. So something tells me they're not open. Let's see what happens when I get over here. No, they're not open. So let me just hit the button. Let them know that they're closed. Select the order, Tropical Smoothie. Store has an issue. Store is closed. Continue. Tell us what's happening. Cannot enter store. No employees in the store. No employees in the drive-thru. Store is closed. Continue. Take a photo of the store. I ain't going out there in the rain. Done. All right. Very satisfied. Submit. Oh, there's a poor guy. He's trying to take a picture too. He's trying to do DoorDash as well. He's more thorough than I am. Poor guy standing out there in the rain, trying to Maybe he's doing Uber Eats. He's not going to get any money. Poor guy. Luckily, this is DoorDash, so I'm at least going to get half of the money. The app said that I'm going to receive $2 for my troubles. I guess the bulk of the tip is for doing the grocery shopping. Well, so much for that. And it's kind of raining pretty heavily right now. I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be a light rain this morning, but it's pretty steady. Now we got a 5-minute drive, 2.5 miles to go to the Albertsons and shop for these items. So far, it looks like I'm not going to get $17. It looks like I'm going to be getting $15 for this delivery. Sometimes it ends up being where I do get the full amount, so it really just depends. I'm not exactly sure how DoorDash figures it out, but this has happened to me a few times before, where the restaurant was closed and they initially said you're only going to get this much money, and then later on when I looked at the reimbursement amount, it was practically the full amount that I was going to get to begin with. So maybe they just have to confirm something in their system, like multiple other drivers saying the same thing, that the store is closed. That's my guess on how they confirm the store is closed. They'll look and see the last, what happened the last time someone tried to go there, what did they report, and when they see it's consistent, they know that for sure it's closed because everybody's saying the same thing who went there. That tropical smoothie is very notorious for not being consistent with their hours. I guess they have a hard time finding reliable employees to show up for work. Well, this next part of the order should be pretty simple, because all I gotta do is run into the market, grab it, and I don't have to deal with rain, so just go in, push the cart, shop for stuff, and then get back to the car. And I already looked at the drop-off. I'm not doing any apartment deliveries, so I confirmed on the map that I wasn't delivering to an apartment. At least that's what I believe. I did my best. You try to zoom into the map before you accept the offer, and you look at the area to see if it's in a neighborhood that's houses or apartments, and I'm 80% sure I'm delivering to a house. I would not want to have to deliver to a second floor apartment in this bad weather. I get all soaked from the rain. So you can see the traffic's really light right now, and that's why I took the offer. I'm like, with the rain going on, it shouldn't affect my travel time getting to the places I need to get to. So that's why I said I was just going to go ahead and work. It's like, why not? Sundays are usually the day that I usually make the most money. So I'm like, I might as well just do it. I think I'll be safe as long as I don't have to go anywhere dangerous. Arrive at store, start the shopping, don't send the customer a message. Better park over here. Alright, we did it. Let's go shop. Dole Mandarin Oranges Gel. Yuck. Izzy's Sparkling Beverage. Charmin Fancy Feast Poultry Favorites. This customer's not going to be happy. They didn't get their tropical smoothie, first of all. And when it came to one of the items that they wanted, which was that Fancy Feast cat food, they didn't have the quantity that they wanted. They only had one case left of that particular brand they want, a particular type that they wanted. So that's all I could get them, but at least they got one. So one is better than nothing. But they wanted two of them, and they were like, they're like the big cases that hold like 24 cans of cat food. So that's just the way it goes. They're not going to get their delicious tropical smoothie, and they're missing a can of, a case of the cat food. So that's a bummer. And then let me walk you through the checkout process. So on the screen you can see the shopping list where I scan an item. And so for the example I'm showing you, I tapped on the graphic that says Izzy Sparkling No Sugar Added Blackberry Sparkling Juice Can 6 count. And it led me to a screen that had a, oh no, shoot, I didn't capture that screen. Where did it go? Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so you guys see it now. So there you can see there's the large graphic where you can scan a barcode of the product. And then the next screen it shows where I would be scanning the barcode of the product. I just pointed it towards the actual product so that I would get a chance to capture the graphic. But on this particular screen, you're supposed to point it towards the barcode of the product, and that would take you to the next screen, which would be at the end, once you finish shopping, it would be proceed to checkout. And that's the screen you get to at the very end when you finally finish shopping for all the items the customer wants. And so you press on proceed to checkout, and the next thing you get on your screen is this this message saying pay using QR code, and it sort of explains how to use it. And basically what you do is I'm losing traction. The road is slippery. All you do is you scan everything. So you just like you normally do at the checkout process. You start scanning everything into the computer. Into the self-checkout. You slide things across, and eventually you get to the point where it's time to pay, and that's what takes you to the next screen. Oh, I don't have that screen, but that screen is the one that shows you the barcode, like a little code that you scan with your gun on your phone, and that's what pays for the order. And I try to do a screen capture of that code, but for DoorDash, anytime there's some type of code, it won't reveal it, so I can't screen capture it. But that's the screen that will appear after this one that says where you press the button, load the QR code. So then after you're all done, there'll be a button that just says like that you paid for the order, to confirm that you paid, and that will take you to this screen here that says take a receipt photo, and you'll tap that, and that will take you to a screen where you snap the photo of the receipt. I usually take a picture of the receipt when I'm inside the store, because they have a nice flat surface at the self-checkout that you can put the receipt down on and just snap the picture really fast, and then you hit submit, and then that will take you to this next screen where it says keep the receipt with you, but you don't put it in the bag. So for most grocery orders, you don't give the receipt to the customer. You keep the receipt and you don't give it to the customer. And then you press continue on this screen. At the bottom it says continue. You press it, and then that takes you to the directions on how to get to the customer. And that's it. So that's the shop and deliver process for Albertsons using DoorDash. This guy on my left has been pacing me the entire time I've been driving, and I don't know why. I've tried going faster and I've tried going slower. Maybe he's just one of those weird drivers. Who knows? For all I know, it's somebody that knows me. People are weird. Maybe they do. Maybe they recognize me from... I start to think that now. I start to get like, not paranoid, but I'm like, I wonder if people are recognizing me from these YouTube videos. And so when they see this car, because you see the car on YouTube, people are like, oh, I wonder if it's that guy that delivers the stuff here in Vegas. So that's happened to me a few times. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna continue to happen as my channel grows. And then this customer's just 3 minutes away now, and it's gonna just be, ooh, I'm still sliding. Ooh, still sliding. The ground is really slick. You gotta be real careful. It's not a safe time to be driving, I'll tell you that much. Because it hardly ever rains here, the roads get really slippery. Really slippery. So you gotta be real careful. You keep a lot of distance between all the cars around you. You can easily go sliding into them. So we got another 3 minutes to go, 0.8 miles, and it is a house, and it's just to leave at the door. And thankfully, it's taking me right back into my hotspot area. So I get to keep all those extra miles that I usually allot. I get to keep them for myself. Normally when I do a delivery, I'm so far away that it ends up being $1 for every mile I end up getting, because it's so far. It's like a perfect straight line from where I started the order. The rain is lightening up. Now my windshield wipers aren't on constantly, so that's good news. I don't know if I've been to this house before. Let's see. Oh, I've been here before, but it's been a long time. I was here a long time ago. Let's do it. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, it said I'm gonna get 12. Oh, take a photo of myself. Take a photo of yourself to confirm your identity. Check, confirm. I got the next order from DoorDash. I'm gonna be going to Sprouts Farmers Market and shopping for 3 items. I'm gonna get $10.25 for 3.4 miles. Looks like the rain is taking a break for the moment. There's just a little bit of sprinkle in the air, so that's good news. It was a long wait from the time that I got this offer from the last one. Maybe about an hour I was waiting. I had an offer that came in that was close. It was a Jack in the Box one from DoorDash, shopping for 2 customers for $9.50, but I didn't take it. I didn't want to, I just kind of want to just take it easy today because of the weather. So I'm like, if it's not $10 minimum, $2 for every mile, no negotiation today. It's just, it has to be $10 or I'm not doing it. And it has to be $2 for every mile. And so once I complete this one, I should have, I think I'm going to have $25 or close to it. And that'll be halfway to the goal. But the day, of course, is getting close to the end already. It's almost 9 a.m. right now. So that gives me, once I get to Sprouts here, I've got 90 minutes. So most likely I only have an hour left. So I'm probably not going to hit the goal. But that's okay. I'm going to park it here and we're going to go on in. All I got to get is 3 bottles of Evolution juice. So this is going to be easy. Alright, they just want 3 of these. Receipt. Take a photo of the receipt. Done. Discard the receipt. Done. Alright, we're going to be going 7 minutes, 2.4 miles. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. That was easy. No problems at all doing that shopping order. I just have to watch out for slippery. The road is really slippery. Every time I start to brake or accelerate on this road, I can feel a little bit of slippage going on with the with my tires. And it's not because my tires don't have enough tread on them. It's that it hardly ever rains here in Vegas, so there is so much oil built up on my tires and on the road that it takes a while to get all of that grime off the tire so I stop slipping. So usually when we get the first rain, my car has traction issues, and then by the second day it's totally normal and it's fine. So I've got to just be more cautious as I'm driving. And that's about it. The particular item that I was shopping for was like an Evolution orange juice. They have 3 different sizes of that orange juice, so I could not tell. I could not tell what size that they wanted. And because the text is always so small on the bottles, it's hard to read the fluid ounces. So I started off with the medium size bottle of juice, and I scanned it and it didn't go through. So I just grabbed the smallest size, that didn't go through, and then I grabbed the largest one, and that's when it finally went through. And I had no idea it was going to be the largest bottles, and I should have actually got a shopping cart, because the little hand basket that I got to shop with was so heavy. As I was heading back to the checkout, I was like straining my shoulder. I was like, maybe I should have just got a regular push cart for this delivery. But it was too late. I'm like, I'm not going back, so I just got to deal with it. It felt like the equivalent of carrying like 3/4 of a case of water in one arm. That's what it felt like. But it was was fine. I'm like, just get through it. And I had a slightly awkward situation with a lady in the Sprouts as I was walking to the refrigerated section. She was a big lady, and the aisle was not wide enough for us to casually walk by each other. So I had to like turn to my side and then say, "Oh, excuse me," you know, and she said, "Oh, excuse me," and then we walked by each other, and I try to be, you know, I try to just move on, but in my mind I'm thinking, "Oh, you poor thing, you probably are just like, this is like an awkward moment for her," but I'm just like, I'm not gonna think, I'm just moving on. I am moving on. And I think that was it. And then there was another lady when I exited the store, and she was doing the little dance with me. We were dancing at the exit. Like, she went to the left, she went to her right, and I went to my left. And then I tried to go to my right to step out of the way, and then she went to the left. And so we both did the polite chuckle and "Oh, excuse me, sorry," and we walked by each other. That was about it. Those are the only two unusual things that happened inside of the Sprouts. Other than that, it was normal. The checker always wishes me luck in my DoorDash deliveries. She always says, "I hope you get lots of orders," and I said, "Thank you." And I don't think anything else unusual happened. The store was not that busy. It was very quiet. I think everybody right now is at home because of the weather. And plus it's Sunday, so nobody's really out right now. Now I think we might be going to a guard-gated community. I'm not 100% sure. I got 0.5 miles till the drop-off, but it's very possible I'm going to Dragon Ridge Country Club. I'll know here in a second at the next turn. Oh, let's see. Nope, it's not. We're going to a regular neighborhood. No gate, no problems at all. It's a really quiet day. I'm not used to the weather being like this. And, you know, in Vegas, 90% of every day is sunny. And when it gets like this, it's a weird sensation to not be able to have the sun shining on me. I'm sure most of you where you live, this is normal to have like an overcast, cloudy, rainy day. Here it's very rare. Let's see, it's coming up on the left. Is it this one? No. Oh, I see it. Just turn around. All right. Thank you. Done. Another one done. Another happy customer. Now I'm just gonna make my way back home because my minimum is so high. No sitting around is gonna make me get a $10 offer. $3 now. There's no point in parking. Just head back home. It'll probably be another 30 minutes before I get a $10 offer. Ooh. Here comes a car. for the market I work in, to wait for $10 offers is really not practical. $11, 15 miles. It's not really practical to wait. But since I do this job every day and I'm taking the weather into account, that's why I'm doing it. It's like the roads are slippery. I really don't want to do a whole bunch of deliveries today. I kind of want to keep it down to probably about, no more than 4 or 5 deliveries today. So that's why I said, okay, well, 50 divided by 5 is 10. So if each offers $10, I do 5. $8.47 for 8 miles. And so the goal to make $50 is not a very realistic goal for the criteria I've set up, but you just never know. Every once in a while you'll get a miracle offer. You'll get like a $30 shopping order or something like that. It's been known to happen. So and plus because it's Sunday, people sometimes will order large shopping orders on Sundays because, they're home. And this is the day they want to really stock up their refrigerator on all their different goods. So yeah. So that's why I'm doing it. It's like it all makes sense to do this, when I take into account the bad weather and the chances that I might get something that's a high dollar offer to get me to the $50. Why not risk it? $5, 8 miles, no. Now we're supposed to have rain today, tomorrow, and the day after. So I don't know what's going to be happening coming up. $5 and something for 8 miles. I don't know if it's going to be really a gangbuster next couple of days. I don't know. When the weather gets like this here, it usually affects the demand. $11 and something for 10 point something. You would think if it's a sunny day, work would be slow here, but it's actually the opposite. When the weather gets bad here, the offers dry up. I don't know why. In my mind, it would make sense that the offers would be really busy because there wouldn't be a lot of drivers wanting to work in the rain. But no, it doesn't, for whatever reason. $7 for a mile to shop at Sprouts. And it doesn't really make sense to me. It's like you would think everybody would be like, I don't want to go out in the bad weather, so I'm going to order through DoorDash or Uber Eats. And you think when the weather's beautiful, they'd be like, I want to go out and enjoy the beautiful weather and do my own shopping. That's not how it works here, and I can't tell you why. Every place is different, and this place has different rules when it comes to when things are busy and when they're not. The only time it's the same is when it comes to the holidays. Right after Christmas, right after New Year's, it's slow everywhere, all over the country. Nobody's doing DoorDash or Uber Eats. It is the slowest time for this job, is the month of January. So that's universal, because nobody has any money. And everybody's trying to go on a diet. They're trying to eat healthy. I got the next offer from Uber Eats. I'm going to go to Sonny and Fine's Breakfast Burritos. I'm going to get $12.04 for 6.1 miles. I'm picking up 2 different customers' orders. And I believe they're both going to be at Sonny and Fine's. Yeah. Both orders are going to be at the same pickup location, so we're good. And now it's about 9:49 a.m. now. And how much time do I have left? I said I was only going to work till 10:30, so I have probably about 40 minutes left in my day. Once I take care of these 2 orders and drop them off, I think I'll have about $37 is my best guess. So after I do this job, I will have to do $12 more to reach my goal. And it hasn't rained anymore, so the weather is just fine. So if everything goes smooth for this one, maybe I'll keep the app on and I'll continue to strive for the goal of $50. I think that's a high possibility because now it's not raining. The roads feel safe. I'm not slipping anymore when I'm driving the car. And it's Sunday, so I probably wouldn't have to wait that long to get another $10 order. Yeah, both of them are for Sonny and Fine's. I can see the names of the customers. The weather's not really cold. It's only 62 degrees right now, so it's not cold. And there's not a lot of wind right now either. The wind is very still. All the conditions, all the signs are pointing to me continuing to deliver and reach my goal so far. The only thing that would change my mind is if these drop-offs were a pain in the butt. Then I'd be like, oh, forget it. I am done. I ain't dealing with any more headaches. Seems like a lot of people are out and about too. This parking lot has a lot of cars in it for a Sunday. Okay, I'll park here at Carrot Daikon and then I'll head on over to the ghost kitchen. There's about a 7-minute wait. First customer, 7 minutes from here, 2.6 miles. I'm going to be going to Dark Moon Coffee Roasters. Meet at the door. Alright, let me make sure I put the one that I have to deliver first closest to me so I don't mix them up Why am I putting my sunglasses on? I'm so used to always putting my sunglasses on. That's not necessary. I've been to Dark Moon Coffee Roasters before, so I know exactly where it is. So that's not going to be a problem. Figuring out the shortest distance to get there. And the pickup was fine. I had to show the guy my phone so that he can, I had to show him that I'm confirming the 2 pickups. And he was looking to make sure the names matched up with what I was pressing on. And that was about it. I was the only one inside of the ghost kitchen. It's called Don Chewy's Mexican Grill. And the ghost kitchen name is Sunny and Fine's Breakfast Burritos. And it's been popular lately. I've been going there a lot. So, yeah, it's been a good money maker for me lately. And then while I waited inside of Don Chewy's, I was watching a Spanish program, like an old like a 1950s or 1940s. It was black and white. I had never seen it before. I mean, obviously, it's in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, so I couldn't understand what they were saying. But the dancing in it, and the actors in it, the way they looked, it just reminded me of photos of my grandmother and how she looked. So that's how I knew it was from that era. I was like, okay, well, this is definitely from somewhere in the 40s or early 50s. And a lot of them had the same kind of hairstyle she would have and the same kind of clothes she would wear. So it was kind of fun. I was enjoying it. I was having a good time reminiscing on the past, watching it. And I'm like, these people in this movie, most movies were made in Southern California, in Hollywood, even though they were Spanish speaking. So when I was watching it, I'm like, oh, these people in this movie probably went to the same nightclubs that my grandmother went to when she was young. So that was kind of fun to watch, and just imagine that some of these people were in the same places that my grandmother was in when she was young in the 1940s. Boy, that was a long time ago. So we got another 4 minutes, 1.6 miles to go. And there were just 2 people working inside of the restaurant, making the food, a lady and a man. The lady was cooking and the man was working the counter and bagging the food. The prices nowadays are so high. When I look at the cost for the food, it's just astronomical. I'm like, I would never come in here and order anything. It's just too expensive. I think in the future, if inflation just keeps going up, pretty soon I'm going to have to start charging $3 a mile and then $4 a mile, because everything's just going to be so sky high. And then people are going to be paid more, so it won't be as shocking for people to pay $3 or $4 a mile for their food order. That'll be a weird time. You gotta make sure you keep up with inflation. That's very hard for people, especially as you get older. It's really hard for your mindset to change. I'm used to going in somewhere and getting 2 burgers for 99 cents. I'm like, can I get the 2 burgers for 99 cents, please? They're like, you must be crazy. You ain't getting no 2 burgers for 99 cents anymore. You can't even get 1 burger for 99 cents. You can't even get a burger for $1.99. I'm still just living in the past. The only way to really keep up with inflation when you're older and retired is that you have to have investments. Because Social Security is not going to keep up with inflation. There's a lot of people who their sole income is Social Security. And for the most part, Social Security usually only goes up like 1%, 2%. And the real world inflation goes up much higher. Especially if you are a renter. If you don't own your own home and you're paying rent at like an apartment, man, the rents skyrocket all the time. I remember there was this one apartment I lived in Pasadena, and the rent went from $775 to $1,300 the following year. It nearly doubled, and this was in the late 1990s. So, man, I can't imagine how it must be right now with the crazy things that are going on with inflation right now. It must be insane. Well, this first delivery should be a breeze. There shouldn't be any problems at all, because I'm just walking into a business and handing it to somebody, just saying the name of the person. And I see a blue icon on my phone, so that tells me they're watching me and waiting for the food. I think I'll make a right here. Light just turned red. I think it'll be faster if I make a right and then a left into the shopping center. Because Dark Moon Coffee Roasters is at the far back end of the shopping center. Starting to drizzle a little bit. I think this is a gift, or I think a spouse or somebody or a friend ordered this food for this person because the name is different from the other name. Well, I am here. I'm gonna park and we will drop it off. Okay, great. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. I got scared for a second. I thought I gave them the wrong order. Both of these customers' names start with the letter A. Got me spooked for a second. I'm like, let's say for example, one person's name was Amy and the other one was Anna. I was like, my brain got thrown for a second. I'm like, uh-oh. Don't mix up the orders. That's the kiss of death. You'll lose all the tips if you deliver the wrong order. So yeah, I'm good. The names are matching up. So now I'm gonna go 6 minutes, 1.9 miles. It's going to be a house and I leave at the door and I have a gate code. Whew, that made my heart skip a beat. I was like, oh no, did I just give them the wrong order? Did I just blow it? That's why whenever I'm whenever I have multiple orders, I always try to announce what order I'm delivering first and where it's located in the car to prevent or to try to minimize errors. That's the nice thing about making these videos, is that it really helps me to stay on my game. It's like you guys get to benefit from, you know, watching what I'm doing, and I get to benefit from talking to you guys and help and just speaking out loud, saying what I'm trying to do, because it actually solidifies it in my brain what I'm doing. If I wasn't making these videos, I would just be listening to music. You know, I have like an Amazon Music account, and I would just be playing music in the car the whole time, singing songs to myself and daydreaming and making all kinds of mistakes. So it actually works to my benefit to make these videos whenever I'm delivering. Well, I was hoping this guy was going where I was going, and I could have just followed him in, but nope. Now I'm on my own. There's only 2 communities on this road, so I had a 50-50 chance that he was going where I was going. But I should be good. I have the gate code. And the time is 10:11. So after I drop this off, I'll have about 15 minutes before it's 10:30. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to get something because of the time. It's Sunday and it's getting close to that time where people are just hungry and they want food. Oh, something's coming in already. I already got one. Fantastic. I'll tell you about it after I do the drop off. Except, excellent. Sundays are my favorite day. It's always so easy to get a fair offer, especially once everybody starts to wake up. Easy drop off, no problems at all. All right, I got the next one, and it is from Uber Eats. I'm gonna be going to Munch Box. I'm gonna get $10.77 for 3.8 miles. That's a good one. Totally lucked out. I think this will do it. This is close enough to $50. Close enough. I think this will take me to 40. Oh gosh, what did I say? It's either 45 or 47. It's close enough. Maybe I'll even get another one after this. Who knows? This road would be dangerous in the rain. You would have to drive real slow on this road, or you could slide off the road. It has it's a very winding road. It has pretty views, but I don't like the winding of it. A lot of rich people always live in these areas where the roads are winding, and I don't quite understand why they're set up that way. Seems kind of dangerous. Maybe it has something to do with the views, like you get more beautiful views if it's set up this way. If you think about all the regular neighborhoods, all the roads are usually just like in a straight line. They don't twist or turn. Traffic is building up. Oh, come on, cars. When is it my turn? When is it my turn to go? Munch Box is 3 minutes away, 1.4 miles. I can almost guarantee you that when I get to Munch Box, this order has orange juice in it. Every time I go to Munch Box in the morning, people order orange juice, and it always spills. I shouldn't say it spills, I should say that it drips. Wants me to go this way, okay. As long as the food's ready, this should be a real quick delivery. It should go really fast. Munch Box is known for being very fast to make the orders. The only problem I have with Munch Box is when they first open, they're barely ever ready. Sometimes I'll get an order like at 7 a.m. and I'll go there and they'll barely be heating up the grill. And I gotta wait quite a while until the grill reaches a certain temperature and then they start. That's the only time they're slow is when they first start in the morning. But once they got their system going, which they would right by now, it usually goes pretty quick. Knock on wood. Oh, why'd you have me turn here? I should have known better. This is not where I should have turned. It's the next turn. Sometimes the navigation is not so with it. There's a parking spot straight ahead. Guess I'll snag it before this guy does. All right, let's go get it. Oh, we got it. Got it. Just gotta make sure these drinks don't spill. These darn orange juices. Need to pick up. Alright, we're in business. Back out of here. Everybody's out and about. Now that the rain's gone, now it's like it never happened. Everybody's acting like it's just another regular day here in town. We're going on a 6-minute drive, 1.5 miles. It's going to be a meet at the door, and I have a gate code. I think in this community that I go to, that we're going to, I don't think the customers usually answer the door. Oh no, one time they did, I remember now. It was a long time ago, it's been a while. Usually when I go into this community that we're going to, for whatever reason, no one ever answers the door. And I just leave it, like I message them, I say I've arrived. No response, I just leave it, and I still get the tip, everything works out. They just, for whatever reason, they put meat at the door, but then they don't want to meet at the door. That's a tip for new people. When you do Uber Eats, it'll say meet at the door, and then they won't answer the door, and then you message them and say you're gonna leave it at the door. And the app will say like, oh, wait at least 7 minutes before leaving it and then take a photo. I'm like, no. I'm like, bye. That's too long to wait. I'm not going to stand in front of some stranger's house for 7 minutes when I know they just want me to leave and leave it at the door. That's why they're doing that. And I don't know, I've never gotten in trouble or gotten negative reviews for doing it, so don't wait the 7 minutes unless it's a situation where you know it would get stolen. Then you have to wait the 7 minutes. I had a situation where I had to leave an order in front of a fitness center because the person didn't come out, and so I had to wait the full 7 minutes. And then it said just leave it and take a picture, so I just left it in front of the fitness center and took a picture. But then I knew I was covered if it got stolen, because at least I did everything. And I still would have lost a tip, but at least I wouldn't have gotten in trouble with Uber, with them trying to say I stole it. And so far I still feel okay, like I could do another one. But now I don't really need another $10. I probably just need another $5 to hit the $50 goal. So I guess now what I'll do is I'll take any offer as long as it's at least $5. And if I don't get anything though, by the time it's 11 a.m., I'm just gonna turn the app off. So I'll give it a fair chance. lot of offers are coming in as I'm making my way to the drop-off, so that's a good sign. What's the code? Okay, I see it. I'm just gonna turn around here. And of course there's a lady walking her dog. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Thank you. Oh, man, it took them a while to come to the door. And then while I was waiting, offer after offer kept shooting into my phone. And just when I was about to text them that I was going to leave it at the door, I got another offer. I got one from Uber Eats. We're going to be going to Starbucks. I'm going to get $5.61 for 2.7 miles. That really worked out good. Great way to end the day, hitting the goal, or pretty close to. I'm trying to do the math in my head on the fly to figure out what the grand total is going to be. Because I got thrown by that one this morning when I was in the rain driving a tropical smoothie, and then it said I was only going to get $2 for that. So let's assume that's all I got is $2 for that, and then I got $12.50 for the rest of that at Albertsons. So, or $12.75 or $12.50 or something like that. So I got $14.50, let's say, or let's round it up. Let's say $15 I got for the first offer. Then I got a $12 offer, and that was Sunny and Fine, that burrito place. So 15 and 12 is 27. Then I just got this Munch Box one, so that took me. Wait, I'm out of whack. Can't remember now. What did I do after I did those burritos? Oh no, I did Munch Box. So 27, 37. Why is my math not adding up? My math is not adding up. I may be in trouble. I may not be anywhere near it. So 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 47. No, I'm right. I'm right. We're good. So it was the tropical smoothie disaster because the store was closed, and Albertsons $15. Then after that came the Sunny and Fine, so that was $12. So 12 plus 15 is 27. Then after that, oh no. Then came Munch Box 37. I think I'm off. I don't think we're at $50. I think I'm missing $10. I think I'm off. I'm like, where am I not mathing right? I keep getting thrown by the first delivery this morning. It's throwing off my math calculations. Oh, I forgot about Sprouts. Gosh, so we're fine. I forgot. We got that. The $10 I was missing was when we did Sprouts. You know, with those orange juices. So we're good. We're gonna get close enough to $50. I'm like something's not mathing right, because I either have high 40s or high 30s, and there's no way I'm not normally this off when I'm mathing in the car. Well, luckily, whenever I make these videos, I tell you guys up front in the video title how much money I made, so it's very apparent. Well, I think I'll park a little bit further down. Maybe right here. Alright, let's go get it. 5-minute wait. Alrighty then. I didn't have to wait more than 5 minutes. It was fine. I actually was fishing for another offer. Alright, let me stop accepting new requests. Alright, so I'm not accepting any more offers. I've turned off the option for Uber Eats to send me more orders. Because I am done. I am over $50 now, as long as all the tips come in. And it's 10:38, and this is going to be a perfect way to end the day. Now I need sunglasses. The sun is starting to peek out. This is just going to be a 0.9 mile drive. And I'm dropping off at a Mexican restaurant. And this particular restaurant is usually not open at this time, so I'm hoping that the people are going to be outside waiting for me. Sometimes they're not at this restaurant. I've got to wait a minute for them to figure out that I'm there. Sometimes another employee will see me standing there and they'll take it in because, you know, it's like they all know each other inside the restaurant. Well, the sun's gone. Or is it? Well, it's a good way to end the day. I wasn't real hopeful that I was going to hit the goal, but it worked out. It's 10:39. Basically only had to work an extra 10-15 minutes to hit the goal. That's pretty darn good. inside a Starbucks. It was busy. There were a lot of people in there. Everybody's craving the caffeine on a rainy day. Oh, the Catholic Church got out. Man, there's so many cars. Oh well, I'm gonna turn here, so I'm gonna be good. Is the restaurant open? Oh well, it's almost 11. Yeah, it's open, so I can just go in. Oh well, that's good. Just park here right near the entrance, and I'll take it on in. This works out. Thank you. Bye. All right. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. And that is the end of that. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure this place will be jumping tomorrow. They'll be making all kinds of money at this restaurant. It's always popular. People love to come here. They have like a real popular bar. People get blitzed. Oh, am I gonna make it with all these people getting out of the Catholic Church?